Many people have stories about narrowly avoiding the disaster on 9/11 thanks to late trains, missed alarms, or other mishaps that turned out to be miracles. Some 3,000 people were killed, 2,753 of whom died when American Airlines Flight 11 and United Airlines Flight 175 plowed into the north and south towers of the World Trade Center, causing them to collapse. Sometimes, fate has other plans for you. The tragedy led to hundreds of people sharing their stories of how they should have been at the World Trade Center on that fateful day, but luckily, sliding door moments meant they didn't make it there. Celebrities also shared their stories on how they closely avoided death and the twists of fate that saved them. Here are some celebrities that narrowly avoided 9/11. Before sharing the video, make sure to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to never miss out on any of our future uploads. Number 1. Seth Macfarlane. The Family Guy creator was scheduled to board the same American Airlines flight as actor Mark Wahlberg, which terrorists eventually hijacked. But due to a booking error and a hangover, Seth Macfarlane just missed boarding the plane. The 7:45 a.m. flight was really scheduled to depart at 8:15 a.m., according to Macfarlane's travel agency. As a result, when a hungover Macfarlane arrived at the airport late, boarding had already ended. He was 10 minutes late for the flight. Later, he confessed, "I was scheduled for that flight, but because I had been drinking the night before and was groggy, I missed the plane by approximately 10 minutes. For me, it was a really close call." Terrorists used an American Airlines flight to crash into the North Tower of the World Trade Center, killing all 92 persons on board and inflicting deaths of 1,402 additional individuals in the area of the plane's impact. Number 2. Michal Jackson. If not for his mother, Michal Jackson might have been among the victims. The musician overslept after staying up late to talk to his mother Catherine and sister Rebby. He was scheduled to attend a meeting at the top of one of the skyscrapers that same morning. Thankfully, none of us had a clue that he was due at a meeting that morning at the top of one of the Twin Towers. The singer and Michal Jackson's brother, Jermaine Jackson, wrote in his biography, "Mother, I'm okay, thanks to you," Jackson said. "You kept me chatting so late that I overslept and missed my appointment." The well-known singer would have perished if this hadn't occurred. Jackson survived one of the largest terrorist attacks in history, but passed away 8 years later from a cardiac arrest brought on by an overdose of prescription medication. Number 3. Mark Wahlberg. The actor, who was born in Boston, was supposed to go from his hometown to Los Angeles on American Airlines Flight 11. But at the last minute, he and his pals changed their minds and booked a flight to Toronto, Canada for a film festival. Later, he faced criticism for claiming that if he had been on board, he would have defeated the attackers. He told Men's Journal, "If I had been on that plane with my kids, it wouldn't have gone down like it did. The first-class cabin would have been covered in blood. I could have assured everyone that we would land safely." Wahlberg then expressed regret for saying he could have altered the course of events. "I sincerely regret to the families of the victims if my response came off as being callous. That was undoubtedly not my intention." Number 4. Sarah Ferguson, Duchess of York. The Duchess of York was in New York City at the time, working from her office in the North Tower of One World Trade Center, which is located on the 101st level. She was filming an interview for Good Morning that fateful morning at a different location. The attack happened just as the royal was about to return to the Chances for Children office. But after an interview with Matt Lauer at the nearby NBC studios, Fergie was stuck in heavy traffic on the streets of New York. Fortunately, none of her workers perished. In an interview with Hello magazine in 2018, she pondered on the effects of her experience and stated, "I consider every minute as a blessing. I really do." Number 5. Ian Thorpe. The Olympic swimming champion made the decision to ascend to the observation floor of the Twin Towers while out on a jog. When he realized he was missing his camera, he got into a taxi and rode back to his hotel to retrieve it. He only realized he would have been in the building after seeing the atrocities on television in his hotel room. According to Frank Turner, one of Thorpe's handlers, he was probably 20 minutes away from being there. He was horrified. Who knows what might have happened a few minutes later? For him, forgetting his camera actually ended up saving his life. Hope you guys enjoyed our video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for more videos.